to match Wayze against me. Play. Finally, we're on the way. This is a restream of the quarterfinal between Wayze and me. I'll be playing as Bowser, Wayze as Donkey Kong. I'm not sure if it's Wayze or Wayze. I guess Wayze. He's an Australian player who plays Super Mario Kart on the keyboard online. So if I had a little bit more speed there, I might have hit the ghost. That's why I nicked his red, but he threw it away, of course. Wayze opting for the second placed item. I missed the items altogether, so that's pretty bad. So that was a bad decision altogether. First of all, I probably shouldn't have given him the advantage of the second placed item. And secondly, I didn't give myself the option to get a defensive item from the item boxes by missing them altogether. Now I still have a comeback possibility. If I get them moved on my star, I get a red shell in the next pickup, would be enough. I got a shroom, so it could be a close finish. And it was a close finish. Maybe I should have gotten more out of the star. Because I just fell short. Both guys missed the zoom start. So it's 1-0 to Wayze. And he has the best cards in this scenario with a red shell on the lead. I have banana to defend. Deciding to hang back a little, so he cannot surprise me with the red. That's a very favorable scenario for me. Got lucky that I picked up the lightning, still I need to avoid the defender here. Wayze banana made it difficult, and the low acceleration. So I really needed that lightning to still have a chance. Wayze opts to get way out of dodge, being small. And he still has the possibility to win this match. He can string some good items together, or if I crash. That's despite the lightning. As you can see, I'm not doing any of the MBTs. Because they're highly unreliable. And Wayze star that ended at a very unfortunate moment. And he got stuck behind the wall there. So I'm cruising to the equalizer here thanks to the lightning. Just tried a final corner boost for good measure. See if I can get MBTs at all. 1-1, Ghost Valley 1. Both getting the zoom. I tried to drop the banana on his face. Didn't really work. Oh, that was not a bad throw. It must have scared him a little. It's an interesting scenario. I got a mushroom and it should be enough to... yeah, as you can see it would be enough. Fire it, take over the first position. But now that he has a feather, he can also make the platform jump, and then the gap is too big. So yeah, I have to sacrifice the shroom. Well, use the shroom, I mean. Ooh, another interesting scenario. I should use my shroom wisely to stay out of the clutches of his red shell. Of course he's going to try to use it. Yeah, and he slowed down too much, so he couldn't fire the red shell anymore. I mean, not effectively. Red shell speed is according to the speed that you are driving when you launch it. you slow down too much, there's no way you'll catch up, especially since I had a shroom. 2-1. Wayze tried a rebound green. Almost got me, but not quite. I'm content hanging back in second there. With a slightly better item opportunity. However, Wayze frantically hit the brake. He almost overkilled that move. Because again, now that he did get a red shell, he will not be able to use it. Oh well, maybe now he will be. Their concrete drown, it's a classic. Oh wow, I am getting stuck here. And then some, I even caught the random green, so race over pretty much. Very, very, very poor ending of the second lap. With bad driving and bad luck. Now I need to do the feather. And that's failing as well. That's too slow long boost. Yeah, this is over. The question remains if I can avoid getting left. Actually, Wayze also caught a random, so both of us caught a random. However, I also caught a feather again. What registered the feather, and I was too late. So I did get lapped. I noted that one down to the online delay a little bit. It is tricky to time those special shortcuts. Well, convincing victory, or I should say a convincing defeat for my part. Nothing went my way there. MC2 to decide who wins Mushroom Cup. Red shell on the lead for Wayze. Gonna make that green count? No. And that was pretty poor. In a sense, it's unlucky that I got hit by my own green rebound. On the other hand, I fired it myself. So I should have been more aware of the possibility of it intersecting with me again. I guess I was too focused on trying to get it on Wayze. Now I need to do some crazy driving to still catch up. I do have a mushroom. And yeah, that's it. GG. Actually, in hindsight, I should not have quit. Because if you do get a lightning on MC2, you can win 3/4 of a lap back if you use it on the jump. So you should almost never quit MC2. I completely missed my start there because I had a pop-up message on Hamachi. Interesting scenario, as the red shell, I decided not to use the long boost because I would have been caught by the red. Still getting caught by the red. Shroom is sort of active still. This is not too bad a position to be in, so why not one? Especially since he just lost some speed. Feather. And as you can see, if you're aware of where the feather spot is, then you will know that I will reach the finish line before he does, if I use the feather. However, now he has the red shell, so I had to hang back there. I think I overdid it, so now I will not be on time to use the feather. He got lucky that he got the red shell on the lead. Because that made me wait, and it increased the distance between us. Hey Anna, yeah, I haven't streamed in since CDM pretty much. I decided to stream the match we did with Wayze on SNESOT Online tournaments earlier today. Because it was quite a thrilling match. Ghost Rally 2 is already lost, as you can see. I'm Bowser, so there's no coming back from this. Unless I get a lightning or a feather or something. But feather is a very remote possibility, because the trick you have to perform with the feather is insanely hard. Especially online, of course. But even offline I would probably not make it. In the meantime, I'm getting ghosts, bananas, mushrooms. None of it is any good. So if Wayze keeps his act together, there should be a free win. And it is. And another ghost. 3 ghosts in second. Not too hard. I think I was complaining for a second there about the items, but it wouldn't have mattered unless I really got a lightning, or like I said, the remote possibility of a feather shortcut. Well, Wayze in the lead now, with donut plates 2 coming up. And my zoom start ratio was really atrocious. So this sets Wayze up nicely. Oh, but he did catch a mole. Still in a good position though, with the second place item pickup coming up. However, that banana proved too much for him. I put it there on purpose on the loose end and in the feather section. I knew it would be tricky, especially navigating it at low speed can really be tricky. And that's pretty much Wayze over. Yeah, so maybe I'll stream a bit more from now on again. I've been off the wagon for a while. Well, Wayze got a lightning in, but this one is too little too late, I'm afraid, for him. Unless he gets a super item now. Still, that would not be enough. Banana. You can actually get boosts online, it is trickier, especially if you try to push it a bit and go for the advanced zigzag MBTs. Because in those you have to alternate your directional input like a lot, and you can't afford to miss a few frames of input. And obviously online frame drops are common, so then your boost doesn't work. And especially because Wayze is in Australia, the connection was quite a bit worse than normal, I guess. So that's why we're not going for any MBTs almost. But say if I played against Scoop, we would both go for the basic MBTs. So requiring 1 or 2 zigzags, that's still fine usually. Wayze is playing the feather card. So what he needs to do is keep the gap small enough so that he can overtake me at the finish line with the feather jump. At the moment I think he's looking fine. That said, I did drop a green there, so it should be more difficult to perform feather. And this is one of the harder item tricks, so I'm not expecting that it will work. Especially not online. And now with the feather hit in, it's actually not even in striking range anymore. That's cool. What did you play? Time trials? Ooh. I chickened a bit there. Maybe this gives Wayze the opportunity to do the feather. I got stuck on the twomps. The outer one was down and I rebounded into a feather. I still think, yeah, because Wayze actually did a concrete ground, he's too late. Nah, he wouldn't have made it, as you can see. The green and the banana were too much of a problem. So MC3 to pull it even for the first 2 cups. If I manage to win, however, Wayze gets the zoom shot and I don't. Red shell, that's only helpful if he crashes. That's cool. Did you get any PRs? MC1, yeah. Non-MT is nice at least, with NTSC. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, I got that much. I'm slowly moving into striking range with the red shell, and I did catch the back end of the zipper, despite Wayze's banana. Wayze is panicking a little bit. Yeah. I think he panicked a bit and went into the sand, and he was dead in the water with my red shell there. And now he got trolled by his own green, trying to extend his long boost, but he had to try for it, because I was getting out of his reach fast. So the cars are set for a 5-5. Yep. Neither of us was particularly proficient at hitting zoom stars today, as you can see. Wayze is naturally trying to get ahead of me with the ghost, so that will equal match over. I'm still getting my slides and boosts, so moving away. Also Wayze is, yeah, well, Wayze actually lost speed now. Well, the feather is what he needs to get back into the match. Oh, whoa. That was a gift. Completely unnecessary. The trajectory I got was, I don't know, I oversteered in my boost build up. This is one of the tracks where you do want to get a boost. This bit here. And sometimes you lack a bit of control in the build up. Ah. Maybe I could have still squeezed ahead of him if I didn't touch the dark water in the final corner. I'm taking that as an MBT 5 lap then. That's a 12:01 opener. Very interesting scenario now. Choco Island 2. Both of us have a feather. The most powerful item on this track by far, of course. And because I'm the one in the lead, I don't want to use my feather just yet. Because if I do and he does it too, there's the same space between us and he has the advantage of the second place item. So I'm just keeping my feather back for as long as I can. He's gonna go for it now if he's clever. Oh, but he actually failed it. That's painful. Let's race over. He got greedy, tried to cut too much, and then he jumped before he crossed the finish line. So that's pretty much over. So I braked a bit just to get out of his red shell range at the lake there. Yep. 6-all. Still even. Hello there. You're joining us at, I believe, was it 6-6? Wayze and me in the quarterfinal of the match race tournament. And we're doing a bit of a duel on items there. I definitely did not go for the best option. I waited for second placed item and then I missed the item, so GG. However, this changes everything. Lightning to the rescue. Actually, that's quite a steal, considering how far ahead Wayze was. And you can see how overpowered the lightning is in this game. I mean, it lasts over half a lap. And from 2 corners down, I'm 2 corners up. Yeah, so Lightning gave me that win, 7-6. Was welcome. So the Lightning count this match is 2 in my favor, 1 for him. However, his one was too late. I was already a lap ahead, so it didn't matter. So this is a rare scenario. I hit the zoom start and Wayze doesn't. And to boot, I pick up a feather, first item pickup, and he does as well, reminiscent of CI2. Setting up the feather, it's a tight angle, yeah, I mucked it up. It is tricky online. And he made it, so well done. Now I'll need a feather again. 2 stars. A star is not the most useful item on Bowser Castles, to say the least. I'm getting a little help from the feathers. At least Wayze is pushed back a little because he crashed. Yeah, there you go, the star had too much speed. Should have let go of the gas a little, brake. I overshot at the lava bar now. It's a very bad race from both of us, though this particular track, Bowser Castle 3, usually gets ugly online. Very, very tricky. With all the fenners, twomps, lava jumps. Well, I get one more chance at this feather. The game grants me one more chance. So I need to hurry up if I want to make it count. Here we go. Oh! So my angle wasn't optimal. I still could have made it had I jumped a little earlier. But no. That was closer than the first attempt though. So despite getting 2 feathers, I lost this one, 7-7. So the format is all 20 tracks are played. And usually there is one winner after 20 tracks, but sometimes it's a 10-10. And then you play overtime until there's a 2 track difference. 2-win difference. And then both guys pick a track in turn. So this is looking rather bleak for Wayze, because MC4 there are not many comeback possibilities. It's not so much that you can do with items here, unless you get a lightning of course. His biggest chance for a comeback would be me hitting feathers. Black moving balls. So I'll make sure to stay as far away as possible as I can from those things. That's a good idea in general, but especially if you're so much in the lead, you can sacrifice time by just going really safe and wide and approaching them very cautiously, just like I did now. He is gaining ground though. Maybe I'm being a little bit too safe. I managed to kill one with the banana. That's actually positive for me. It's one less thing to worry about. This can be a bit boring in match race. Dynamics are not that interesting on this track usually. But I made a count, 8-7. Entering Special Cup with one track in the lead. That's good. So this is a good position to be in lone place 3 for me, in second place in striking range. What he will try to do is actually if you're in the lead you usually get greens or bananas. That's also something you can make work on this track, because wow, I tried to push him in the water there with the mushroom. It was ambitious, didn't quite work. He has a red shell now, he'll try to make it count. Yeah, I think I'm in trouble. Yeah, I dropped the green too late. You have to be late, otherwise it doesn't, the red shell curves around it. That was just too late. So, as I was saying, you can block pretty effectively with items on the second bridge if you're in the lead. So both these positions are good, though mine is helped by the fact that I have a mushroom. Ah, yeah, very well played, just like I said, the banana. He almost blocked the entire bridge there, and even though I had a mushroom, it didn't help. So well played. One thing I could have done is throw the shroom and try to get a better item, like a star or a red shell, to finish him off. Maybe I should have done that in hindsight. This is a dead race, as I have a ghost in the lead. There's okay, the fact that he got a star made me use the ghost, but I was too late. I had to think about it a little too long, but he frantically tried to get rid of his star so I wouldn't steal it, and then he drowned, so it worked out in my favor anyway. Wayze gave up on this one. And there you have it. 9-8. I only need to win 2 more tracks out of the last 3. Okay, I got lucky that it didn't get a red shell there in that one, because you can fire it back and then your race is almost over, pretty much. What I'm hoping for is something like a feather, or indeed a mushroom. So I can close a little bit of ground and try to overtake him later on. Ideally in final lap, of course. Yeah, still have that red shell though. Star is not bad, because that makes me invulnerable for the red shell. I'm going for the long boost. Worked. Okay, I had to activate my star there because he would have fired his red shell if I didn't. It's very tricky to drive with stars. Some tracks, yeah. Okay, I still caught a little bit of the zipper. Now I need a feather, pretty much. Oh well, the shroom might have been enough, but I panicked and I didn't make it across the platform jump. VL2. He has a mushroom in the lead, so that's tricky for me. Yeah, it really is a close match. It's like he wins one, I win one. He wins one, I win one. Good use of the shroom there. Star is a very powerful item on this track. In general, of course, but on the VLs it's almost overpowered. I cannot believe that he actually didn't hit a banana there, so that means I'm in trouble in the next lap. The blockade is looking serious. Yep, and he gets the feather. So this should be the win. Oh no! He missed his beat. He had that one in the bag really. But he gave it away. Okay, so I'm at match point, and he needs to hold me back on Rainbow Road to prevent me from bringing the match home. Oh wow, I forgot about that one. So yeah, usually if both guys have the zoom start, you really have to push, otherwise you will get pushed off by the other guy. But sometimes the other guy misses the zoom start, then you're pushing it on nothing and you just fly off the track if you're not careful. It looks very stupid. And actually it was quite stupid. But there is a reason for going to the side after the start on Rainbow Road. Still, a feather should be enough, yeah, as you can see. If I drive a crashless race, the feather will bring me the victory if I pull off the shortcut. It's not a given online. Any crashes, that gives me even more. It didn't really matter because I was already in striking range, so this doesn't affect much. Trying to, of course, block the feather spot. That banana is actually not bad. It is in the zone that I usually use to take off from. Oh no. All I had to do was drive safely and try and pull the feather off. And I didn't manage it. It's a tricky section online after the hairpin. There's no excuse for failing. Now I'm too late, of course. Yeah. So 10-10. I blew my shot at using the feather. Now I have to fast forward a little because we're discussing the rules for overtime. So the rules are such that the top seed picks the track first, and then the second seed picks a track, and if there is a 2 points difference created, the match is over. Okay, so he gets to pick first as he qualified as second in the pools, in the groups, and I qualified as third. And let's see which track he picks. He picks MC2. Oh, I pressed forward a little too much. And maybe because I was struggling a bit there in the first one he said. And as you can see, again I missed my zoom start. And now I have a red shell, and he is within striking range, I think. Well, maybe just not. No, he avoided it. Another red shell. I get another shot if I can move a little closer. I need to make this MET work. Oh. Yeah, this is pretty much over. It's really hard to make these MET moves on mine. And I failed again. I needed it though. I needed to try it to make the red shell count. Or try and make the red shell count. Now I'm going for long boosts. Yeah, this is over. I guess a better strategy would have been just to keep driving safely and hope for a lightning. Because long boosting online is, you can forget about that pretty much. Shouldn't have done that. Now it's my turn to pick a track, and I'm at the edge of the ravine now. I need to win this one. I decided to go with MC3 because I noticed I was driving that one a bit, quite a bit cleaner than him. Red against banana. He almost had me with the banana, but then the red shell does its job. Of course, it's harder to make the banana count, but you do get the first shot. This is a very comfortable lead to be in. All I need to do, well, I need to do two things. Pray that he doesn't get a lightning, but he's not that lucky today. And avoid the fenners and crashing in the hairpin, because that can be very painful, this hairpin, if you hit it and you reverse. Then of course he would overtake me again. So those are the things to take notice of, but I should be fine really. Mushroom in the lead, just to make me even more secure. I'll leave immediately after this broadcast is over, by the way, because I have a train to catch. Yep. So 11-11. Still not over. Still at least 2 tracks to go. And he picks Bowser Castle 1. Again, that was a track that I was playing quite poorly on in the first 20. And again I missed the zoom start indeed. And oops! I should have made the feather count in that first lap, because now we can block the zipper. And he will, because he gets the green. Oops, nicely placed. This wasn't almost hopeless. Oh wow, I thought I definitely hit the zipper there. I guess the hitbox didn't really work out in my favor there. It was an almost hopeless scenario, but now since he crashed, I can still overtake him maybe. Especially if I can use the feather. Oops, squeezing through. As you could see, there was a little room on the right of the zipper, uncovered by the green, that I will try to use in the next lap. Oof, so close to the fenner, I mean. Yes, it's working. Ah, QQ. Well, it's over. Or is it? What just happened? Holy shit. So Wayze was trying to throw the green just to be very, very, very sure if it would hit me, but then he actually got hit by the fenner, and the green it was unbelievably unlucky actually. His own green hit him afterwards. Incredible. He's probably fuming his luck after that. He had that one in the back and he gifted it away. So now I am at match point with a track to pick, and I will pick MT4, which is a track that I really had a confident victory on. Yeah, would you believe it? Oh dear. There was a self-destruct there from Wayze. He should not have tried to overkill and try and hit me with a random green there. Had he not fired the green, he probably wouldn't even hit the fenner. And again, fenner hits him. And yeah, this is over. So now there's just a couple more laps to drive, but really it's over now. Well, it's never over till the fat lady stings, of course, but the odds are really stacked against him. He had a shot on Bowser Castle 1, that's for sure. I mean, after I failed that feather, by all means he should have won the race 99 out of 100 times. But he didn't. And I actually needed that extra random green hit after the feather to get the victory. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the stream. I might stream a bit more. I don't know, really. Maybe sometime, trial even, if I get around to it. And I will still play the semi-final of the SNESOT Online tournaments after this. Not today, but at some point. I'll be facing Julien Olmier, who is considerably stronger. But we'll see, it's still possible. 13-11, yeah, it was a close match. Thank you for watching, and bye. I have to leave almost immediately, so yeah, thanks for watching. Stop.